subscribe, like, comment, and hit the notification bell. Hi friends, how are y'all? If you're new here, welcome. My name is Brandy, and typically on this channel I focus on all things food, nutrition, health, that sort of thing, dealing with Weight Watchers and weight loss. But this year I decided to also do a series, Organize My House with Me. And today's going to be a little bit different for the month of May than other months. We're going to step outside my house and we're going to kind of tidy it up, organize it, get it all clean for the spring season. This is really late in the year for me. It's way too sunny to be out here without sunglasses. Let me move into some shade. But yeah, so I am power washing, planting, starting my garden. So that is going to be this month's video. And my husband's out of town. He just left to go to a graduation party for a friend. So I'm going to be doing it all alone. And it is 9:30 and it is always hot as heck outside. So I'm going to die. But I'm going to do what I can. He already brought my ladder. Oh, we're window cleaning. We're all that jazz. It's not a cleaning video, but it is really what I wanted to consider this month for my organizing video, because I do consider this like kind of organizing, get rid of stuff outside that needs to go. Besides my patio furniture, it needs to go, but I'll talk about that more in a minute. So right now I'm going to go to Atwood's. I'm late in the season, like I said, especially for my garden. So I'm not really going to do seedlings, I don't think. I'm going to see what I can find already in, like, you know, okay size plants and all that jazz. Okay, let's go. Getting a few things. I forgot how much more expensive the plants are. Usually I go from seeds, but I'm just so late. So I think I got enough time to head home and actually do the work. After getting a peach princess tea from Mochi Nut. Okay, now that I'm back with my plants, I got some vegetable, got a little bit of floral. I have a rack on my front porch and I just want to add a little plant, a few plants. I do have like a windowsill with plants, not too worried about that. I'll tackle that another day. I have a party tonight at 6 that's like an hour away, so I can't spend all day on this, and it's already 10 to 11. So let's talk about, I also got some potting soil as well. I have some, and I have some like regular, but this is like peat moss and perlite. So I mix these in with the regular for potted stuff. For my outdoor garden, I just put regular Miracle Grow potting soil or whatever. But, so let's talk about my goals for today, and then let's go out there and get started. My first goal is to plant my garden. So I'm gonna take these, line them all up in my garden, plant them, give it a new topsoil, that sort of thing. And then for the rest of the plants, I'll also go ahead and plant them in the garden as well. I have a garden box outside that is quite dirty. I had some unwelcome visitors living in it not too long ago. So I need to clean that out and just organize it up. Sadly, before the visitors moved in, I had organized it, but I'm gonna go through it, try to clean it and all that. Then I'm gonna move on to my back porch, give that a power spray, a power wash, hopefully clean the outside of the windows best I can, put everything back. If I finish all, oh, and I have some cement over here on the side of my house that houses my AC units. I'm also gonna power wash that. If I have time after all that, I will move to the front porch, power wash the front porch and all of that jazz. But let's see, it is hot. Alexa, how hot is it outside? She didn't really help. She said the high is 89, but I tell you, it may be the position of the sun or whatnot, but it is already very, very hot, so that's why I put a tank top on. But I did grab my peach tea. This stuff's so good. I'm trying not to down it, but it's just so good. But it was gonna be my refreshing yard work drink, and I feel like I could just chug it. And something is outside biting me, so as much as I hate putting off on, I'm gonna have to put some off on today. I don't see anything. I think it's like gnats or something. Decided to fill the dog's pool while I'm outside. But Rio hates the toys to be in the pool. But just something to cool him off. I'm not gonna fill it all the way, it takes too long. I'm gonna put my cherry, my tomato plants on this end. And I always underestimate how big these get, so I'm not gonna do that. Since this is not a gardening channel and I don't want my camera to overheat, I'll bring you back when the garden is done. The garden is planted, so adding some Miracle-Gro. I do this about once a week, and I haven't put the shade cover up. I'll put the shade cover up, shoot, I don't know, probably tonight. This one doesn't look like it has anything, but this is where all my zucchini and squash went, so. They grow quick, so I'm not too worried about them starting from seedlings this late. However, I am worried about the heat. But the package says they should be fine. Cucumbers do not. They get bitter. And then this is like my peppers and herbs. I'll add, do have some cilantro seeds down there, but everything else is from, you know, seedlings from the store. Just trying to get a head start since I started so late. Usually I do everything from seeds like inside and then move them out. I just did not have time, but I'm happy to get this part done. And I'm only growing things that I've had great success with in the past, since it is so late in the season. I don't want to waste my time. Stop cleaning the garden box. See, it's quite big. I keep all my garden supplies in here, hence why I'm calling it a garden box. But I had something, rats get in here. We have eradicated the rats, thank goodness. My bird seed stays in here. That's what they're after. I had cleaned it all out, got rid of the rats. Well, they came back. So I'm going to take everything out, hose it down, you know, clean it. What can I say? Time to clean it. Ugh, nasty. They sure did have a good time in here. Not getting out the river rocks. So I'm going to shop back it out and then spray it with a water hose and reload. Anytime you're organizing, no matter what it is, it has to get worse before it gets better. I have sprayed everything that needs to be sprayed, and now it's just kind of dry, and obviously that fell. My box is all clean. I sucked all the water out, just leaving it to dry a little bit more before I pack it in. But next stop, cleaning the bird feeders and the bird bath, and putting bird seed in them. Hopefully I can get rid of that bag so the visitors won't come back to get in it, because they don't get in that bin. They get in this open bag. So I need to stop storing it like that for sure. If you're needing a bird bath, I highly recommend this type. Even during winter, I leave them out here and they don't break. I think I paid like 50 bucks for it, and they clean so easily. A lot of the other ones just don't clean as easy as this. You should have seen how dirty it was. Like, I'm talking filthy, and it's just so easy to clean. So highly recommend this type. Hey, I am so frustrated. Why? I can't get the power washer to go. Like, I turn it on. It's like in the front. It's not, when it connects, I pull it back and push it on the front. And it seems like it's connected, but it doesn't seem tight. Like, I can bend it all around, and I can tell it's not closing that connection. to get the water flowing. So then I turned it on its side and was like pushing it all hard, and now it just like won't even turn on at all.
Oh, great. Is it, did the hit the reset button on the plug? Wonder if that tripped.
Yeah, but I can't figure out why it won't, like I mean, do you pull it back to connect it on the front?
Sometimes I do, but it should click on, but I don't know. Try pulling it back and pushing at the same time.
That's what I was doing at first. That's what I thought I had to do.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm pushing like really hard. Is it hard to get it?
No, it's not.
It's just not, but once it's clipped on, does it seem like it is it supposed to have give?
A little bit. It might be a little wobbly.
I've been out there pushing on it for like 15 minutes.
Well, completely pull it off and just do it, start over again, putting it back on.
Byron, that's what I've been doing for the last 15 minutes.
I don't know, babe. Should I leave it for Sunday and let me figure it out?
Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, this is frustrating.
All right. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry.
Bye.
Okay, bye.
I hate not being able to do stuff by myself. And I just don't understand why it won't work. Like, I'm always the one who does it too. I'm always the one that power washes our house. Always. Because I just have been. And it freaking won't work. I can't get it to connect in the front. I'm going to go try again. It should not be that hard. This water hose end pulls back and snaps right here. Right here. So you just push it on and snap. But see, that's not snapping. Let me see if I pull it back, pull it up, and snap. See, I can tell when I push that it's making the connection because then the water hose is opening it up. I can tell that. And see, it just pushed it back on me. Okay, maybe I have it. Maybe I have it. But see, it seems too loose. Let's see. Now the whole power washer will not turn on. So, besides being able to put my garden back together, like my garden box, fill in my bird feeders, which they're out. I sprayed them just with the regular water hose. Once they dry, I can fill them. But I can't power wash my porch, and if I can't power wash my porch, I can't wash the windows because I need to do that after the fact. I can plant a few of these plants. So I think what I'm going to do is go inside, have lunch, calm down, come back out, finish my planting, my stuff will be dry, and wrap it up. And then I'll just have to wait, and I'll have to do this part tomorrow with my husband here, which is fine. It's just frustrating. Frustrating. Got my little assembly line with some, seeing whatever planters I have available. Not too many, but I have a few. This is how I'm going to plant them, I believe, in my planters. Have them all divided. That white one's going to go in there because that's an indoor plant. Just going to give this a go. Not much to it. And I'm just going to use like half regular potting soil and then like a fourth of the peat moss and then a fourth of the perlite. And that is it. Easy peasy. Sure, there's a better way to do this, but I don't have anything to pour them out and mix them in, so I'm just doing it the best I know how. Honestly, I have no idea how much I'm even supposed to use, but just doing my best here. Looks good to me. That pretty much fits in there. A little bit around I'll be back to show you the finished product of all of them. Figured out why they left. This entire bag is nothing but the shells. They ate it all, so this is trash. This video may end up being a organize my flower box with me, garden box. Let's look at the finished product. So, it's pretty much like it was, you know, it's a little more organized, but it's damn sure a lot cleaner. So, at least I can mark one thing off the list. No, sir. No, you're not coming outside. Get back in. Get. Cleaning the pots because I still have to power wash out here. I will say I do this every few years, but I don't know why I use some of these pots because I know they don't have drain holes, and that's just not, does this one have a drain hole? No, it doesn't. So I'm either gonna get my husband to crack that on the bottom one or I'll replant it. Same here. If they don't have drain holes, it's not good. I forgot that. Usually I'll put a planter insert in it that does have drain holes. But the good thing is they're outside. I still need to get like one more, something for the bottom, but it works. It's cute. It makes me happy. There we go. So, ta-da! I feel like it's a lot of work for not that much payoff. Since I finished outside early, might as well start my arrow garden. This is how I usually start my plants, along with those little like seed starter things. I do half and half, I'd say, but oh well. You can also just grow in this. You don't have to like transfer them. And this is not 100% distilled, it's half. It's distilled, half regular water. That's what they recommend. And then you add the Arrow Garden food, which this thing makes the biggest mess. It's so frustrating. These are like the off-brand. The real ones, like these are just from Amazon. The real ones fit in there perfectly. These do not. And if I was repurchasing, I would just spend the money on the real ones because these are annoying. But I already bought them, so it is what it is. Bought like a whole punch at once. So now I'm stuck with them. Even my seed pods are like aftermarket. If not, these all come together with the seeds in them. I think they come with the seeds in them. Honestly, I can't remember. But I'm almost done with these. I won't buy aftermarket after this. They just don't fit perfectly. And now I just gotta pick what I want my indoor seeds to be. And this is, I have a ton of seeds in my little seed container. But honestly, I don't know how many of them are still good because two things. I don't think you're supposed to let them be in the heat, and mine have been in the heat all summer. Like they've just been outside. I'm gonna plant some dill because I love dill and I don't have any outside. Dill can go really, really tall, so I'm gonna do it in the back. Okay, I gotta get them in the hole. There we go. Yeah, but you need to think about where you put what because it will definitely grow big and then it's like a problem. Peppers grow in here really well. Tomatoes can. Oh, I'm going to do arugula. I don't have any arugula outside and we like love arugula. So, can try that. If they get too big, I move them outside or I just trim them. So I'll do 2 arugulas, just see how it goes. I'm gonna go ahead and do a spinach in here too. I planted cilantro outside, but I'm gonna go ahead and do it in here as well and see how it goes. These will get more moist over time. That one's already getting moist. And if they fit, if they were really the real brand, it works easier. But since these have been outside for a while, like since last year, I'm gonna go ahead and like help them along. My seeds just went, okay, my seed went outside. Here's what you do. You cover them with these little house tops and that keeps the moisture until they start, oh, what's it called? Growing, I guess. You leave them on for a couple weeks. You'll know when it's ready to take them off. And ideally, you do not want to open them and peek. But if you buy the real ones, you won't have all the problems I'm having. And this is on like a light cycle too. So I'm going to take my stuff back outside and then come back in just a sec. Friends, think I'm going to close out this video. I am so very frustrated, to say the least. Okay, I just want to chat real quick. I don't know why, but today I am just feeling very frustrated. Several reasons. I think a couple. One is when I woke up today and I knew this is what I had planned, I just didn't feel like doing it. I felt very tired. It was extremely hot. I knew my husband was going to be out of town, so I knew I was going to be on my own. I felt like it was a lot to tackle. So I just already had that negative mindset going into it. That was one. And I think that's why I started with the garden, is because that's like more enjoyable to me. So I was like, let me start with something I enjoy and then transition. Well, historically, I was thinking about it. I never plant my garden and do my, I'm like covered in dirt. I never do my garden and power wash my house and my windows all in the same day. So I think it was like biting off more than I could chew anyways. But I didn't even power wash my house or clean my windows. That was the second thing. It frustrates me when I make a plan and it doesn't come to fruition. That just like throws me for a loop. And I literally can't get it to work. And I know my husband will come home tomorrow and it'll work perfectly. So that's frustrating. And then I wanted to do it all today because I wanted to be able to relax tomorrow. I'm gearing up to go out of town for work and vacation. And next week's like my only week. And then I have to go like pick my niece up from south of Houston. And it's just a lot. So I wanted this Sunday to like relax, and that's not gonna happen. Oh, and I'm gonna throw in a baby shower at work next week. So that's just trying to say, you know, I'm not gonna get my Sunday tomorrow because I have to like deal with all that. So, and granted, if the windows don't get cleaned, it won't be the end of the world, but they're filthy. In my living room, you see them. Patio, I'm just not enjoying it. Okay, second thing, I'm frustrated. I put on that off. I don't know what was outside biting me, but I got ate up. I don't think it's mosquitoes. I think it's like flies, because at one point I was like spraying my legs because the flies were getting me. Another reason I'm frustrated is my little dog Rio. I didn't realize the pool toys, he brought them inside. Okay, whatever. He brought wet toys in the living room. So I got them. But in the meantime, when I didn't know he had wet toys in the house, the big one was walking everywhere. So my house is like, my living room kitchen is just like a mud pit. Just like so frustrated. So frustrated. But even though I'm going to finish the outside chores tomorrow, I don't think I'm going to film it. It's too much work. My camera is not liking the heat. It's hard for me to balance. So I'll insert clips showing you what it all looked like and all that. And I may have my husband just record me for a second with his phone just to insert some of that footage. But I apologize. So this month, my Organize With Me was a fail. However, at least the good part is my garden box is clean and I don't have any pests in there right now. So hopefully they don't come back since I got rid of that bag of sunflower seeds. I can't believe they ate that whole bag. Like, I thought the bag was still like a quarter full. No wonder they left. So note to self, I can't put anything open in there. Maybe once I shower and I now have like 3 hours to relax, maybe I'll feel better. I do need to still get more plants. One of the planters I have is like 4 areas in it. And I only had plants for 2, and I want to get 2 more of the same one so they match. It'll be cute that way. And then one of my favorite is like this bird planter. It was probably in one of the clips. It needs a bigger plant, and I don't have one, so I just gotta pick up a couple more plants. And I need to get some more of those things that hold your garden up. You know, I know when y'all saw those tomatoes and you saw the big stalks, you're like, what is she doing? But you need those, and every year I'm like, don't put them on at the beginning. And then when I need them, it's like hard to get them on, and I break all the leaves and stuff. So I'm glad I remember to start. But even for like the pepper plants that don't have them, I will need them. I'll just buy some smaller ones. Matter of fact, I need to pick those up. So I'm going to call this video done. Shower, relax, and then go see my best friend tonight. So that'll make me happier. It will. And I don't know why this cheek is looking real red. It's not sunburnt. It's no different. I don't know what the fuck. I just don't know. That's it. Bye.